What is up, everybody? How are we all doing? I hope that you're all having a fantastic day today. Weekend is finally upon us. What a better way to spend a Saturday morning, or afternoon, should I say, playing a little bit of Euro Truck Sim 2. But like I say, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. But yeah, Euro Truck 2. Now, it was its 10-year anniversary a few days ago. A bit late to the party, but I just wanted to get in and play a little bit more of it to be completely honest with you. We're just going to be doing a few hauls, nothing too exciting, and just enjoy it for what it is. You know, I can't believe this game has been 10 years on the run, 10 years solid, and it just shows and proves that when you put a little bit of time, when you put a little bit of care, a little bit of passion into something, it's very, very surprising what you can achieve. Now, in terms of simulation games, in terms of trucking simulation, these games are by far the best on the market, and we all know why. You know, so like I say, guys, sit back, relax, chill out, and yeah, join me as we go on a little journey. Long, small, it doesn't really matter. We're just going to chuck some decent time at this today. So I hope that you enjoy it. If you do, of course, leave us a cheeky like. If you are new here, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. But without further ado, let's jump in, shall we? Beautiful sunny day. Right, let's get this thing started up, shall us? I think it's, yeah, I've got all my blue lights for the Scania. Looks incredible, sounds incredible too, can't complain. Right. Am I going to go on a roll? Yeah, I'm just going to slow peak out. Honestly, I cannot believe it. 10 years, and they are still producing content for this game. Absolutely crazy. If that's not dedication, I don't know what is, you know. But we'll pop in here anyway, and we'll see what jobs are available. Okay, put the parking brake on. Keep that window open, actually, just in the cases of reversing and stuff. Right, let's have a look at the freight market, see what we got going on. So we have, what's this, ambulances, and then we've got onions. I mean, I know which one. I mean, they're not too far away. This one goes all the way to Austria. Well, as it's the longer one out of the two, definitely going to jump onto the onions. 17 tons. Oof. How long have we got for that? Offers expires in 6 hours and 40 minutes. Okay, cool. We'll take that job. We'll get it linked up. Absolutely incredible. You know, I say it time and time again, but this game, it's such a pleasure to play. If I can get it in reverse. Right, let's link that up. Out in the Scania today, absolutely love the paintwork, the livery, and the tyre wall writing as well. Incredible stuff. Right, let's do that old window up a bit. Let's embark on the journey, shall we? But yeah, I just wanted to take a quick minute just to thank you all really for you know, the continued support and the continued comments and messages that you've all been sending. You know, it's really, really appreciated. You know, I can't thank you guys enough, honestly. But I think I'm gonna, you know, it's gonna be a well, it's gonna be a Euro Truck day today. Absolutely. What we like for fuel, we're okay for fuel. Truck doesn't need to be serviced. And we'll just sit back and enjoy it. Feels good to be back behind the wheel as well, playing, you know, playing Euro Truck. You know I say it time and time again, but just, I absolutely love this game. Absolutely love it. Truckers MP as well. That's coming to the channel very, very shortly. I've got to work a few things out, but once I've done that, we will be good to go. And for once, it's not dark. For anybody that's used to coming back onto the channel, you know, people that have stuck around for a little while, you know that when I try and play these games, it's always at night. You know, it's like I get it all set up, it's all prepared, everything's ready to go, and then the moment that I log in, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, it's dark. Can't complain. It's part of it, I suppose. Oh dear, we're stopping up here. Quite a lot of traffic on the road today. Whoa, what is he on that side? Okay. Love the sound of those air brakes. Jumping on the overtaking lane. But that's what I mean. The AI is so intelligent, you know, that they let you out. You know, if they see you trying to merge into a lane, they leave you alone. You know, they create that space for you. And I feel that a lot of simulation games, you know, with AI more specifically, you don't quite get that same feeling, you know. Day in game mode. Might have to change down a few gears. But yeah, like I was saying, 10 years. I can't quite get over it, to be honest with you. I mean, like I said, the fact that they're continuing on with producing content for this game, maps, or different regions, should I say, you know, stuff like that, it blows me away. It does, it definitely blows me away. But of course, we can see how much this game has kind of expanded and evolved over the years, you know, or with the constant support that this game has had. You know, it just goes to show, doesn't it, you know, the implementation, the way that the trucks drive, handle, the scenery, the overall visuals are stunning. Not to mention that as well, but it's very sort of like intricate, of how you would want a trucking simulator to be. There's different variables, there's different things that you can control to obviously cater for the sort of trucking that you want to do. Different gearbox setups, different transmission, all of that sort of stuff, different engine tunes, and of course the customization for your truck as well. You can really tailor it to the way that you want to play, and it's just fantastic. Especially when you get, you've got a group of buddies or whatever, and you're all into your trucking, and you're all helping each other deliver cargo and stuff. It's an awful lot of fun, I must admit. I think we're turning off up here. Quick dab on the brakes. Always sketches me out, this does, when I'm coming down here like this. It can be very, very tight on the slip roads. This cruise control feature is an absolute lifesaver. Driving long periods of time, you get like heel ache and all that sort of stuff. So. Bus coming up beside us. Coach, should I say. Like I say, I'm very interested to see what they plan to do, for the near future, really, when it comes to this, because I don't actually think there's that many sort of areas that are left for them to cover, to be honest. What's going on here? See, is that just turning off? Yeah, absolutely right. We're gonna have to merge across them. First diversion of the day. What's going on? Just like to be nosy. Must be further up the motorway there. Thankfully, it lets me continue on this straight path. Whoa, he says. Hopefully this diversion is not a big one. Just gonna have to follow it. I mean, it's a beautiful time of day, beautiful weather, so, you know, there's bound to be a couple of accidents here and there. You know, you get your idiots, don't you? Nice weather, and they all come out. I also like, when I think about it, you know, 10 years of developing a game with so much love and passion, not only for, you know, the developer, but for people that have put time and effort into creating mods as well. There's a lot of time and care, a lot of hours, you know, devoted to making this game so great. I feel like it's just sent me on a bit of a loop here. I hope that it doesn't put me back up onto the same section of road again. It'd be silly if it did, but I don't think it will. Has. Okay, game. Well, it's just sent me on a massive loop. Well, never quite opened the road yet. I mean, I'm hoping that it's all clear up this end. Just have to control my speed a little bit and hope that there's not like a plane burnt out or something on the highway. I wonder what it is. We've got a helicopter there as well. I mean, I understand closing the motorway off for the helicopter to land, but surely it shouldn't take that long. But now that's out of the way, just sit back and relax. I just can't get over the fact it's been 10 years. 10 years of, like I say, it's just solid development, you know. They're always, you know, SCS are really, really good with listening as well. You know, any sort of constructive criticism which has been thrown their way, you know, the implementation of everything, they're listening to the player base, and I wish more developers would do that when it comes to trucking, busing, you know, whatever the case may be. And it's just hats off to them. You know, 10 years running, 10 years solid. You know, I mean, I'm fairly, well, I'm saying fairly new to the whole ETS American truck sort of scene, but I can appreciate the level of attention and detail that's actually been put into this. By far, it's one of up there. It's one of my top favourite games. I'm not going to lie. Like I say, I hope you're all enjoying your weekend. They always seem to go pretty quick, don't they? You know, it's a bit annoying, but gotta make the most of it. And yeah, let's change now. Such a beautiful truck as well, the Scania. I just love the interior. Like I say, welcome all that's just joined the stream. This stream basically is just enjoying the game for what it is, you know, doing a few hauls here and there, and obviously acknowledging the fact that, you know, it was the 10-year anniversary of the game a few days ago. You know, it's just absolutely crazy. Through the tunnel we go. So as I say there, we've got 468 miles to go. Not bad, not bad. It's going to be a nice little journey. That's what I love about this. You can just kick back. That's all it is. Just kick back, relaxing, and trucking to your heart's content, really. slow it down. Wrong gear. You know, I think for me, being able to use the wheel and the shifter, you know, the clutch and everything like that, you know, it's fantastic. Definitely adds to the immersion of what we're trying to achieve here, you know. Simulation at its best. Like I say, I use the Logitech G29. This wheel has been solid, you know. It's not the best wheel on the market, but it's definitely not the worst wheel either, you know. It's impressed me. It's a nice little investment. Highly recommended for anybody that's thinking about buying one, you know. Well, we've still got just over 400 miles to go, and it's just turned 5 o'clock. So we are pushing good for time. But darkness is going to be upon us very quickly, I expect. Lovely time of drive, isn't it? Sun's coming down, all the shadows are coming out. You can really sort of take in this game's beauty, you know. Love it. Wind turbines. I wouldn't mind delivering one of those like we did on Snow Runner the other night. Imagine that. That'd make it interesting. And that's what I wish they would do actually, is introduce more like special cargo. You know, we do have fairly decent hauls, but I mean, like, I'm talking the big hauls, you know, like almost like power grid or nuclear power station sort of materials, you know. Or even some, you know, military equipment, you know, that sort of stuff. Specialised jobs there at the base. I'd get behind that. See, that just puts it into perspective, because I literally just said that it's just turned 5 o'clock in game. Now it's just turned 6 o'clock. So that whole hour there has gone so fast. I'm not entirely sure whether there's like a setting in game to kind of change that, you know, or whether there's a way of just setting it strictly for daytime. Because I don't think I would have a problem with just driving constantly in the day. For the sake of immersion, obviously, if you want to, you know, do it properly, then nighttime is a thing. But for streaming purposes, it can be a bit of a hindrance. but at least you get to see all the fancy dials. All the fancy dials and the blue LED lights. I've got red LEDs down at the bottom as well. I think there's a way of changing that, not too sure. But I would like to change the colour of them at some point to match the gauges, you know. Traffic on the road tonight. But like I say, I cannot wait to see what they actually decide to implement. Bearing in mind, you know, 10 years of developing and everything like that, now it comes to a point where how far do they go before they decide, you know, are they going to make a new game, you know, or anything like that, you know. I mean, it'd be pretty cool if they did make a new game, but I don't think it's completely necessary. Now, if they was to make a new game and make it compatible with the engines that are being used on consoles currently, I mean, you imagine ETS and ATS in Unreal Engine 5 and it came to consoles. You imagine that. The hype would be absolutely insane. It would blow everything out of the water. 100%. There's no denying that. You know, and I mean, that would be a possibility for it to come to console, is if they was to make a new game but make it compatible, like I said, with the engines that are being used today. You know, of course it won't be the full experience, and that's partly the reason why it hasn't come to consoles yet, but, you know, never say never. Never say never. It can be a possibility. Of course there are things which, you know, point into the direction of it may not come to console, and they have pretty valid reasons for that, but if we're talking based on developing a new title or a next title, they would have at least the option there to, you know, use the Unreal Engine 5 and see what they can really get out of that. You know, that would be pretty sweet. Because I've always said, when it comes down to simulation games, there's not really much for console, which is partly the reason why I moved across. But you know, I really want to see the console just have a bit of love. I want them to have it. I really do. What have we got going on there? Bit of a crash. How's it going, Adriano? Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, the game does look beautiful. You know, 10 years on and it's still kicking, you know. Got to give credit where credit is due. Of course you can't see much of it because it's at night at the moment. Pretty cool, nevertheless. I've just got that in my head now. Like, just them just popping up saying, oh yeah, we have news, Euro Truck and American Truck are coming to the next gen consoles, you know. Oh, madness, that would cause so much chaos. I've done a video before on obviously why I think that it wouldn't come to consoles based on the sort of evidence which they have given us. But you know, like I say, never say never. There are possibilities, there are ways around it. It's just whether they decide to go down that channel or not. I think it's been pretty much a big topic of conversation since the game was really released. I know that it's available through their GeForce Now on Xbox, so you are able to actually play this through your Xbox, but you know, I don't think there's any real support through GeForce Now, which is a real shame, but at least you would get somewhat of an idea of what it's like. And even with a controller, it's not bad. Even if you don't own a wheel, you know, it's still an amazing game to play with a controller. Keyboard, maybe not so much. You know, things can be a little bit fiddly there, but $272 miles to go, 6 hours and 20 minutes to deliver it. I think we're pushing on for quite a good time here. Let's merge across. But let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you guys think. You know, whether it would potentially come to console, or you know, what your favourite truck is that you use, you know, or fate than that, if you know anybody wants to do some Truckers MP, I'm all for it. All for it. I do have some Truckers MP in the pipeline. I've just got to sort a few things out, but I definitely think that that's going to make the stream and everything else a little bit more entertaining. Oh, we've got some blue lights up here. What's going on? It can be very, very deceiving at night, because you don't know whether they block the road off or close the lane. I mean, as you can see on the stream, you can barely see anything apart from the steering wheel and the gauges, you know. But hopefully it don't stay like that for too long. In fact, I think I'll end up finishing this route before it goes daylight again. There we got another one. God, they're all out in force tonight, aren't they? What have we got going on here? Oh man, it tipped. I wonder how he managed to do that. Probably went up the reservation there. Went for a quick flying lesson. Imagine. I'm actually going to pull into the services a moment and see whether I can just jump into a sleeping lane real quick and kind of change the time up. I'm not bothered whether I'm late or whatever. Just don't really like driving in the dark too much. Get some rest. Oh, really? Oh, I think it's like really, really early in the morning now. The sun should come up. I appreciate you all coming in anyway. Like I say, I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I absolutely love this game. I'm glad to be back playing it a little bit more. Does a fantastic job, you know, and like I've said before, 10 years in the making, 10 years in development, you know, it's just absolutely mind-blowing. And this is coming from somebody, you know, plays on console, came from games like On the Road and Truck Driver. Do you know what I mean? And anybody that's played those games will know what I'm talking about. I think that Truck Driver DLC's been delayed for quite some time now, actually. I don't really know what's going on with that. Not that the game's really worth playing anyway. Hey, the sun is coming up. But of course, guys, as well, we do have a Discord channel. You know, we cover a lot of topics of conversation in there. You know, anything from fishing to hunting to farming, trucking, busing, you name it. You know, we've got it all going on in there. So if you want to join, I will gladly leave the Discord link in the description. And just feel free to join on your own accord, share some of your pictures, your bussing pictures, your trucking pictures, all that good stuff. You know, and of course, if you're looking for people to game with as well, it's a wonderful area, wonderful place, great little community I've got building up at the moment. So you know, if there's anyone that you want to link up with, or anybody that you want to find to game with that, you know, plays the similar games to you, then, you know, fire away. The whole point of this YouTube channel was to somewhat of create a community where we can all come together. It's not about anything else apart from that. You know, truck driving, ETS, ATS, we get a few people jumping in on that as well. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Snow runner as well, farming sim. Yeah, we cover quite a bit on the channel actually. I'm not just stuck to one specific title. I cover a vast array of different simulators as well as first-person shooters, RPGs. Just like to keep it varied, you know. And look at that gorgeous sunrise. Look at that. Amazing. So much attention to detail. But I think more to the point, what gets me with this game is the fact that everywhere that you go, it feels lived in. It's extremely atmospheric to the point of where they're functioning, living cities, you know, different countries, town, all that kind of stuff, and that's what you want. You know, that level of immersion. Of course, you know, the trucks have got to look good, but the scenery as well, to get both elements on a nice little balance is so hard to do. You know, and for 10 years running, the fact that they've actually managed to achieve that on the scale that they have, hats off to them. Hats off to them. American Truck as well. American Truck is great. You know, if you're into that, you know. Oh, I've just put the handbrake on. Whoops. Absolutely incredible. Backdrop. chill out. It's always a yellow car, isn't it? It's either a yellow van or a yellow car. We've got 50 miles to go. That hour is going to go very, very fast. So try and get up in there, try and get it parked. Stretch the legs. Surprisingly, this route, I've gone through quite a few tunnels. Usually I go through one or two, but I've been through quite a few this time round. What a beautiful day though. Those sun rays coming down, grass is lush and green. Beautiful day for some trucking if you ask me. Need to tune those brakes up a little bit, they're a bit harsh. see where they want it parked. I think it's this building here on the right. It looks like it. Yep, shut it off. Amazing stuff. Continue with that. You know, it's absolutely incredible. You know, it's an absolute privilege and a pleasure to play this game as always. And like I say, guys, I really appreciate you all coming in and spending times out of your day to watch my streams. It's, you know, like I say, it's next to none, and I can't thank you guys enough. Of course, if you did like the video, leave us a cheeky like. If you are new here, subscribe, turn that bell notification on. But I think I'm going to wrap it up for Euro Truck. Like I say, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoyed the trip with me. You know, it's an absolutely fantastic game. 10 years in the making, and it is still going strong. Hats off to them. But like I say, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy, stay safe, and hopefully I catch you